So more than 24 hours after an underground fire broke out on a stretch of the M1 highway in Johannesburg, the effects are still being felt in parts of the city. It's suspected that the blaze was sparked by interference with the electricity cables. Power has been partially restored to some affected areas, including Braamfontein, Fodsburg and Newtown. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala is in Braamfontein this morning, and she now joins us live. Nqobile, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. Tell us about what some of the shop owners are saying this morning, and has power been restored?
Well, Adrian, as you drive towards the city, you can see that some of the robots are not working, which is a clear indication that there's still some parts that do not have power. But others, you can see that some of the shop owners are not giving up, and I'm going to show you the shop where I'm at. Of course, not giving up and trying to ensure that business is continuing as normal, but using the means that they can. So as you can see there, this is a shop, and already they're using a candle to ensure that they're able to get a little bit of light in. We know it's going to be obviously difficult. It's a fast food industry, and it requires that they are able to work as quick as possible. So I want to bring in a person to speak to us, our guest now, to speak to us just about the kind of work that they do so that we can understand how this affects them. Well, Baba Nenzanla.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, we run a fast food outlet. It recently just opened, but now we're badly affected about the electricity outage. It's kind of running us in a bad way because right now we are operationally like at a loss right now, because every day people come in here, they expect us to be like, hey, up to it. But now it's like our things are always thingy. They're getting spoiled, you know, and like it's very bad for us. It's very bad for business because we just recently opened. Everything was functional and all, but now it's very, very bad.
What sort of equipment do you need to be powered by electricity?
Well, usually we use 2 fryers, we use 2 gas stoves, and then we use 2 electrical gas stoves. But now, since the power outage is here, the fridge ain't working, the stoves are not working, and now we just operate using 2 gas stoves, and that's like very bad for us because it's very slow in terms of production and all that, because people come in here in large numbers, and yeah, that's it.
And when you say people come in large numbers, roughly what time is the time that you guys are more productive or people are buying more?
Well, we have hotspot numbers, hotspot times where people come in here large numbers from around the morning, because people come in here, they want to get breakfast for work and stuff, and then also around lunchtime, which is 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and also during nighttime, towards nighttime for dinner.
So now that you don't have power and of course everything is slow, how has it affected your business this morning?
Very, very bad, because by now we should have been started, and now it's only time we prepare because it was too dark for us to usually open around 5 o'clock. But now we had to delay just because we need some sunlight to see inside. We don't have any lights of sort because of the electricity. And also, usually people come around these times to buy amagwenya and stuff like that. But now we just had to delay.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Of course, there, Aldrin, you can see the impact that it has on some of the small businesses. I think the gentleman highlighting to us that they're a new business, and of course, this requires that they're able to prove themselves to their customers. And in the morning is when their customers rush in to try and get a bit of breakfast before they get to work. And now they are affected because there's no power, which is quite interesting, Aldrin, because today also there's this state address that is happening, state of the city address that's happening, and there's no power, whilst other areas might have already been restored, but not all of them have.
Yeah, and of course, as you say, that the mayor will be delivering his State of the Nation address. It'll be interesting to see what his reflection is, the State of the City address rather, to see what his reflection is on what has transpired in the Johannesburg CBD.